Welcome back to the channel, Mission Ready EDC. On this video, I just wanted to go over some of the knives that I own. Once again, none of these knives have been sent to me. I've all purchased them on my own, so if you think I got a weird taste in knives, then I got a weird taste in knives. But we'll just go down the line. This is the Paramilitary 2 by Spyderco. I do prefer a serrated blade, but for the Paramilitary, I don't even know, it probably comes in a serrated blade. This thing is super sharp, and I love this thing. I love the fidgetiness of it to pop it out. I like the lock. I believe it's a liner lock. But overall, I usually just throw this thing in my truck and I got a knife to cut up boxes or whatever if I'm going to the dump, or if you need something to protect yourself, then this is a great blade. So just going down the line, this is the Gerber kettlebell. I just looked it up on Amazon. I think it's currently unavailable. I think I bought it for maybe $30, and I thought it was a cool looking kind of peanut, cool little fun blade to play with and to beat on. So moving right along, this is the Kershaw XCOM military style. I bought this blade just to beat up on when I'm in the field or something like that. Not flipper style. Thumb stud right here. It doesn't matter if you're a lefty or righty. It's on both sides, so that's kind of cool. Like that $30 knife. Just something to beat up on. This next knife is the ZT, I believe 350. When I first started getting into knives, this is one that I really wanted to get. I think I've seen people replace this with like aftermarket pots. You can put like a shotgun shell on there. I had to save up for this knife when I first got into knives. It's flipper style opening, tiger stripe design. I love this thing. It is a chunk of a knife. And like I said, I wish it was serrated, but I do love this knife. Definitely don't regret knives. Like knives and guns, I don't think I'll ever sell or trade. I bought every knife for a reason and every gun for a reason, and I just don't think I can pot with it. If we're talking about the king of the OTF knives, this is by far my favorite. I don't know what version of Microtech this is, but I do love this thing. Like I said, I'm more into serrated blades. I wish this was serrated. I got this through the actual Microtech website with a military discount. Actually super cheap. I don't think I would buy this otherwise because they are super expensive. I like the glass breaker on the bottom. I think that's a cool touch. Like I said, it says Microtech on the pocket clip, so if you know, you know. So I don't think most civilians probably know what a Microtech is, or people in the EDC community obviously do. But your average person probably doesn't know what Microtech is, and so they don't think that you got this scary OTF knife sitting in your pocket. This is the Spyderco Rock EDC folding utility knife. I really was just looking for a knife that had a kind of axe blade or cleaver blade. And I kind of just got this for the cool look of it. It's not really functional that much. I mean, you're not really chopping anything with it. Cool pocket clip, pretty deep, but just something that I could add to the collection. So just bouncing around. This is the Kershaw Clash Black, and I just got this for a fun little fidget knife. Serrated edge, just like I like it. Just a beater knife. I have a Spyderco Tenacious. I couldn't find it, and I think I paid 40 bucks for it. Obviously, it's not a made in America version, because I think they have Spyderco Tenaciouses that are made in America. Mine was like $40, and I think it's like assembled in China or wherever. But this one is the Kershaw. Little flipper blade and just a good beater knife. I think I paid $30 or $40, but just good quality little chunky beater knife. So bouncing back to this corner, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, I am a big Benchmade fan. I know people are hit or miss with the Benchmades. I do like Benchmades. This is the Benchmade Bedlam. I know when I got this, I got a super good deal with military discount on their website. I don't even know if they offer such a good military discount. I think I got it like almost 50% off. Plus, I combined it with another deal. So, and I mean, this blade is probably, I don't even know, 14 years I got it ago. But it is super sharp, serrated blade. Out of all these knives, I probably cut myself on this thing the most, accidentally, obviously. Everything about it I like. So moving down the line, this is the Benchmade Adamus, I think it's pronounced, or Adamus. This thing is super sharp. I got a little lanyard on it with a glow bead. It is assisted opening, and it does have a lock right here. But this thing is super sharp. Got the serrated edges like I like. It's got the access lock. Really just something that I used to put into my kit. And then bouncing to this corner, this is probably my favorite knife. I don't know why. It's the Benchmade Bug Out. Probably because I designed it. I did everything I wanted. I did the olive drab grip. It's got the access lock. It's got the serrated blade. It's kind of got a rip off of Spyderco. I do like that thumb opening, but I probably always use the access lock to open it. It's got a deep clip. It doesn't say the name on it. It's just got the butterfly logo. So if this is in my pocket, you're probably not going to tell if you're a civilian whether it's my keys with the Key Smart or if it's a knife. So I do like that. I have been to arenas going to see a game or something, and when I go through security, they are like, you can't bring a knife in. And I'm like, oh, it's just my keys. So they don't know the difference between a knife or keys. Even when I show them this, I'm like, it's not a knife. And they don't even know the difference. They just think they see the pocket clip and they think it's a knife. And I like it that it can be all one-handed. You don't need two hands to operate this knife. You can, if you're holding something with one hand, you can pull this out, cut whatever you need to cut, put it back in your pocket, and go back to whatever you're doing. So probably out of everything I have, this is definitely my favorite, the Benchmade Bug Out. But those are my knives. Let me know what you have. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And that's Mission Ready EDC.